Alright, back to the walkthrough. Very hard difficulty, all stealth, no kills walkthrough. So, back at the hub world, just showing this because you can get 2 more runes here. So, this guy's telling you about weepers, which are people who have been infected with the plague really bad and they just want to vomit on you.
Where'd they get those?
You can't kill them.
Keepers?
You can't kill them. It counts as a kill, even though they're kind of zombies, more than humans.
And you'd be putting them out of their misery.
Yeah.
And if they could ask you to,
They
before
would.
they had turned, they
Yeah.
would ask you to.
Yeah. So you just got to put them to sleep. I'm not sure, since this isn't a mission, if getting seen matters.
This isn't a mission.
No, this is in between missions.
Oh. An interlude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were alerted of my presence, but they didn't see me. And it didn't count at the end of this mission. I do get the full stealth, so...
That's the important thing, right?
Yeah. So there's 2 runes here. One's inside that little dresser that's overturned, and then one is over here in the water. Can't seem to see it.
What happened to the heart?
There it is.
Oh,
I guess the heart goes away under when I'm swimming.
Oh, that's
There's the
gone.
rune.
That is, excuse me, very tricky to see.
Yeah, so, on to the main mission. This is the, brothel mission. It's pretty
Fun?
badass mission. Yeah,
Tittylicious?
you
I
could
like
say
that
that.
adjective. Tittylicious?
There's no nudity or sex in this game, though. Which,
And it's rated M?
it is rated M. It's pretty violent.
So why didn't they just take that opportunity? You already got the M.
I know.
Disappointed.
So you're in the same area as the last one to start off with. And
Does that happen a lot? Do they reuse?
Yeah,
Do you like that or do you not like that?
I like that. But the so like all the bone charms and runes that were in this area in the last mission are gone if you didn't get them.
So it's not okay. So
Even though you're in the same area and they technically probably should still be there.
they video gamed it.
Yeah.
Got it. No, I completely understand. I completely understand, and I can see it going both ways. Like they chose it's a video game route, and I like the nope. It's so pseudo realistic route. Like that's such a video game cliche almost.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Because those things would still be sitting there
Yeah.
in real life.
There
So
was some fiction.
head back inside the distillery, and if you poisoned the vat,
On the previous mission?
previous mission, there'll be a bunch of weepers walking around because they all caught the plague.
But you didn't. So
But I didn't, so there's
it's
just
normal.
guys walking around, and they're not, for some reason, they were hostile against you in the last mission, and now they don't care. And their boss wants to talk to you. So that's what you have to do for a no-kill run in this one. Because this guy's going to eliminate your targets for you. So you have to do his side quests.
So that you don't have to kill people.
Right, he'll take care of it.
Oh.
And he won't kill them either. He'll just take care of them.
Oh. What does that mean?
Oh,
He takes care of them.
Yeah.
Better not ask those kinds
he
of
tells you at the end of the mission how he
Oh.
takes care of them.
How does he? Spoilers.
Spoilers, he...
Cuts their head off
So
and mounts them on the wall. Like
They
those
work, they own,
buffalo.
they're really rich aristocrats, and they own a mining company where they pay their workers, like, dirt cheap. So this guy shaved their heads, cut out their tongues, and put them to work in the mines. So they can't talk and say, hey, we actually own these mines. So right here, I was just testing out, just to double check, there's a bone charm on that pillar in the previous mission. And I just wanted to see for sure that it wasn't there. 'Cause I didn't pick it up, because I didn't come in this area.
Yeah.
I just skipped it all overall.
it's not there.
Yeah, it's not there. So.
Video games.
Yep.
Whale oil tax.
That's the gasoline of this city.
Really?
And the whole thing runs on whale oil. The whole city. Steampunk. Is this game steampunk?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what that even means, but I believe, yes, I've heard the adjective steampunk used to describe this game before.
Okay. It's cool. I mean, the art style and
Yeah.
time period. If that's what
is-
describes it. Okay, so it says entering hostile zone. If you go, like, right to the right of where I'm standing now,
A la
there are
derecha.
3 assassins.
See?
And they're better at seeing than the other normal guards, and they're fast, and they'll kill you. And just to make this guide easy to follow, like, on my first run, I took them all out one at a time.
That doesn't... Okay.
But you can easily just not even worry about them.
Just take an alternate route.
Yeah, so that's
Avoid them
what
entirely.
that's what I'm doing here. Just
Smart.
to keep it simple. There's also a bone charm in that building where all the assassins are hanging out. So I'm skipping that, obviously. So right now, headed back to Dr. Galvani's the special science
Pasta
room.
factory? Oh.
Yeah, and I guess I skipped this mission also. In the this was a side mission for that lady. This is where you got the poison.
Helen Hunt? No.
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon. Both alliterative female actress names.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon, Helen Hunt. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
HHSS.
The HHSS.
So if you did the previous
Sounds like
mission
a boat.
where you came in here, you probably got the key for this building, and then if you had the key, you want to go up a floor and go in.
Oh.
But I didn't have the key yet, so I had to take the lower floor.
That transfers between missions, so they don't change their locks between missions, but they make sure all the bone charms and runes are gone between missions.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do one, do the other.
Yeah. So I got my dark vision and watching that guy scratch his junk, shake out his shoulders.
What if he's... Oh my god.
They take leaks.
I'd love to see him just start doing like the Thriller dance through the wall. Like 10 guys show up and like... da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. That would be great.
Yeah.
Is he picking his nose? Looks like he just picked
Yeah.
his nose. And he flicked it.
Pick it and flick it.
Pick it and flick it. Oh, man.
Send that thing to booger heaven.
That's under your driver's seat.
Bottom of my shoes.
Bottom of your shoes. That's your booger heaven?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have them. Actually, no. I don't wipe my boogers under the driver's seat. I flick them out the window.
Oh, yeah, I either flick them or put them on the bottom of my shoe if they're too, like, wet or sticky to flick.
Too gnarly. and you
can't-
need to wipe
you
your
couldn't
hand a
flick
little
them.
bit.
Alright, so what's the code? 2...
8, 6,
7,
7, 5,
2, 8.
3, 9.
287. You can figure out those codes by clues in this building, or you can look them up online.
At wikigametacos.communication.
Yeah. Otherwise known as wikigameguides.com.
/ Dishonored - 1035.
The Fox.
Whatever. 1035 the Fox.
Denver joke. So there's 2 guys on this floor and 2 guys on the next floor, and what you need is on the next floor. So just kind of walk up to that room that they're in, and then that'll trigger a dialogue. And then the thing is, like, these guys won't start their routes until they've done their dialogue. So you have to walk past a trip point just to get them to start walking around.
That invisible tripwire.
Yeah.
You can't like interrupt them by throwing a bottle at their face. And then
I didn't try that.
Okay, there you go. You got something to try.
I don't want to alert them at all, though.
Are there any double takedown moves?
What does that mean?
Like in Batman, where you
or
can
Assassin's Creed, and you can stab both of them
Yeah,
when they're standing next to each
exactly.
other.
Where you can, stealthily take out 2 people instantly.
You know, I only did stealth, really, for this game. I don't think there are, but I don't know for sure.
Well, or double chokeout moves.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
So this guy will just walk out.
It's really hard to tell where he's looking with that cone of vision thing.
Well, if you kind of like watch which direction he's moving,
Yeah.
then you can tell.
Yeah. It was just you were so close to that guy.
Yeah.
Have you looked at those chalkboards to see if
No,
there's equations that you understand?
I'm not that style of gamer.
Yeah, I know. I'm really curious if there are. I would spend 5 minutes looking at those chalkboards and like reading them all.
Yeah. That's the difference between us. One of the differences. So, there's the key that will let you back in if you ever want to come back.
Do you?
You need to grab the note next to this guy. And there's a rune hidden behind this bookcase, so just pull on the secret book.
On the one door that sticks out, or on the one book that sticks out. God, I love that. Do you remember seeing that in like old school cartoons?
Yeah.
Like
In the Addams Family movie, they have one of those.
I don't remember that. No, I'm talking more like in old Looney Tunes, and even like in The Simpsons. Like when a character interacts with something that's in the background environment.
Oh, I guess I didn't get the right key. It's on that guy's body.
When a character interacts with something in the background environment, because the background artists and the character animators are different people. Mm-hmm. Like they draw those two things separately. So like the book that they take off the bookshelf looks completely different than every other book on the bookshelf.
Oh.
It doesn't like blend in with the background.
I guess I didn't notice that.
Really? I think if you saw it, you'd notice it in a heartbeat.
If I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, watch the Simpsons episode where Bart steals Bone Storm.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
What episode is that? What season is that?
It might be season 2.
Okay.
Hey, we got Simpsons trivia tomorrow night. You can Bone Storm up on that episode.
Man, yeah.
And bone we will.
Yeah, so you can see like that Granny Rag's house that was there in the last mission is just completely boarded up and you can't go in there.
Oh.
So I'm taking this back to a good old Slackjaw.
Cletus?
The Slackjawed yokel. And he will... Now that I've done this one mission for him, he'll be like, hey, I'll take out those 2 guys for you if you get information about this art dealer for me.
He kind of reminds me of Daniel Day-Lewis. If he had a hat, Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York. You see that?
Yeah.
The Butcher? Was that his name?
That sounds right.
Okay. I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen that?
Nope.
How would you know that?
Because I've seen 5 minutes of it here and there on, flipping through TBS or whatever shitty stations.
Really long, but good movie.
Yeah.
Unskippable cutscene. Not very many. Most of them are skippable, but not this
Do
one.
movies have skippable cutscenes?
Yeah, you just skip the movie.
Yeah, you just walk out of the theater.
Don't watch
That's not unskippable. You can
the
hold
movie. The first part wasn't.
No. Oh, so you tuned out, looking at your phone. I do that all the time. God, watching these cutscenes for the 4th time is so unbelievably boring.
Yep. So he gave me a key to a building across the street from the brothel that'll give me easier access.
The bordello?
Yeah.
No, the brothel?
They closed down. Shut up. Closed down the bordello. They don't know about the brothel. Yeah. So at this point, you can go into the art guy's house, and you're getting his safe combination for this Slackjaw guy. And the art guy's house is straight across the street from the Dr. Galvani's house that we were in earlier. And if you look up the code online, you can rob the safe now. But it's one of the... I think it's the only safe combination in the game that changes. There's like 8 different possibilities it can be. So I'm just going to hit it on the way back.
After you get the correct code.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like every safe in this game, all the codes are the same except this one.
That's really bizarre, actually. Like every other game, it's all or none.
Right.
Or you have to find it.
Or it won't work.
But it's not that it's random when you do find it. It's that like the game has a built-in checkpoint.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
It is. So
Is that Gollum down there?
yeah, that's one of the Weepers. So you don't want to alert him or have him attack you. They're really annoying. I wish I could just kill them and not have it count against my kills.
Because they're mutated.
Yeah, they're basically dead. They're not gonna survive.
Well, so are the girls in the bordello on the inside.
It was a respectable job back in these days.
Hey, it's a respectable job now, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I think it's a good job or an acceptable job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a service people are willing to pay for, and if it's something that you enjoy doing, go for it. It's just when people are forced into it, it's when it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's the dark side.
So, that's the door. It's marked on your screen that he gave you the key to. So there's a quick bone charm right here on the dirty mattress, dirty used sex mattress.
Nice.
And at the top of these stairs will be the next video where we're going to go into the Golden Cat brothel.